Okay, board members, I'm going to welcome Jonathan Fratz, Myra Zamora, Nelida Mendez, excuse me. Jonathan, there you are. Welcome. Thank you. Apologize for the delay. We are listening.
I waited forever.
Yes, sir.
I waited forever, okay?
Yes, we apologize. Go ahead.
Seven and seven and a half hours. Okay. Let's go. So, okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Jonathan Fratz. So it's evening now because it's like 8:30. So yeah, I'm an eighth grade student from Alexander Flame Middle School located in District 7. Like last week. I know I said. So yeah, thank you for allowing me to speak before you today. I have autism and may fidget, so please have patience with me. Okay, so I am a student with autism and have an IEP, an individualized education program. I also have a one-on-one on campus that supports me at school and in the classroom. Though I am currently in general education classes, I have experience being in the special education classes. It is important to me that the voices of the students with disabilities be heard so they can be included in the school community among their peers and receive the support and services that they need to be successful. It is my understanding that the SELPA, the Special Education Local Plan Area, has submitted the annual budget for the 2019-2020 school year, which defines the funding that will be spent to provide the supports and services that students with disabilities will receive. Yes? I have come before you to respectfully make recommendations about how the district can best support its students with disabilities in order to develop their abilities and reach their potential. Okay. First, I am here to request that social skills classes be made available to all schools. As a student with autism, I understand that my brain is wired differently, which makes social communication difficult for me. I am fortunate that my school has a social skills class where I can work on my social skills. Social skills class is where I learn to develop my social skills so I can make friends and interact with my peers. Skills such as these are very important to me for me to be able to do well in school. When my parents enrolled me in my home school, we were informed by other parents that my school was the only middle school in the local school district. We have the social skills class. It was offered as an elective, and I thrived there. I made friends in my class, and we practiced our social communication skills. Last year, without informing parents, our class was reduced to a homeroom class where we practiced our skills only 3 times a week. While I am grateful that our program, while shorter, is continuing at our school, I am here before you to speak on behalf of the other students who could benefit from a program like mine.
Did you finish?
Okay.
Okay. Are you Myra? Okay, keep going, Jonathan.
Okay. Okay. So social skills are important, especially for middle and high school students. Making and keeping friends is a big motivator for students wanting to go to school and doing their best. It is one way that the district can best support its students with disabilities. Second, input from students with disabilities must be taken into account when making decisions. Student input is very important to me. According to IDEA 2004, Section 1414DB7, the IEP team includes, whenever appropriate, the child with a disability. Students with disabilities must be included as an equal member of the IEP team. This should help to make decisions about their education and to the best of their ability. It is my recommendation that training and resources be provided to students with disabilities so they can learn about the IEPs and how this affects their education and future. Students with disabilities must be full equal members and need the training so that they can best help to make decisions about their IEP. It is policy that the district that a transition plan be created when a student turns 14 years of age. This transition plan plans for a student's future transition from middle school to high school and into college and beyond. Students with disabilities must be able to make informed decisions about their educations and their futures. So the district must provide them with the support that they need in order to do so. This is an additional step that the district can take to best support students with disabilities. Lastly, inclusion in our schools is important. This can only be supported by general education teachers who understands the many needs of the students. It is my recommendation that the district provide mandatory professional development for teachers and staff on how best to support their students with disabilities. In 4th grade, I was assigned to a teacher that, although did her best, she could not help me. I spent the majority of 4th grade in the resource room studying by myself. It was not a very good experience. My teacher needed help understanding my disability and how to best support me in the classroom. This experience is not uncommon among students with disabilities. I understand that making professional development mandatory is a decision that must be made with the teachers' union. I urge the district to reach out to the union and work together to address this issue. This is an additional way that the district can best support its students with disabilities. Students with disabilities, like myself, depend on the support and services in their IEPs to participate in class, to the best of their ability, and to be among peers. This helps develop our abilities and our potential and impacts our future. Christopher Reeve said, "So many of our dreams at first seem impossible. Then they seem improbable. And then when we summon the will, they soon become inevitable. We have a lot of work to do and a long road ahead, but I am hopeful that we will do what is the best for all my fellow students with disabilities. With the voices of students with disabilities being taken into account, the district can make a meaningful impact on our education and our futures." Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir, and thank you, Mom.